Do you have some chubby cheeks that you're desperately trying to get rid of? If so, you're in the right place. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brett Maverick here. I hope you all are having an awesome day so far. So there's this huge misconception that, your face shape and structure all comes down to your genetics. And if you're dealt a bad hand, then you're just screwed. Well, that's absolutely not true at all. And it's backed up by science. There's been studies and first-hand evidence that through correct posture and facial exercises as well as a good diet, you can actually change your facial structure for the better. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. All right, so I got 3 exercises for you guys today. The first one is called the XO face. It originates because, XO is kind of like kisses and hugs, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, all you do is just make the kissy face, but you actually flex all of the muscles around your lips and in your cheeks, and you do it at least 15 times in a row. So doing this action, it's not actually gonna burn fat in your face, but what it's doing is tightening the muscles, the buccinator, which goes horizontally, and the risorius, which goes vertically. It tightens them and makes them stronger and more toned, which will make your face look more defined. Because right now, chances are that your facial muscles are just completely relaxed and not active. So they're relaxed and they're somewhat inflamed and they're probably holding water, partially because possibly your diet, but also because you're not activating those muscles on a consistent basis. So if you can every day do at least 15 repetitions of the kissy face, I'll show you like 5 repetitions. So you want to start with your lips in a smile position, tighten everything, and then go out to a kissy face position and then all the way back. Keep everything tight throughout the whole repetition and do at least 15 repetitions of that. And one more little tip for you is if you also want to kind of clean up your jowls, your neck, get rid of that double chin, raise your neck and chin into the sky because that'll also activate these muscles in your chin and neck as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. The next exercise I have for you is called puffy cheeks. So basically what you want to do is you want to make your cheeks as puffy as you can and then make a pursed lip face. And then you want to inflate and deflate your cheeks at least 15 times, nice and slow. Same as the exercise before, what it's doing is activating all of your facial muscles and making them nice and tight. Your masseter muscle, which gives you that width, that jawbone structure, the buccinator, which goes horizontally, as well as the risorius, which is just under the buccinator muscle. I know it looks kind of silly, but just, if you have a few minutes before bed or if you're in the shower or whatever, just knock it out, do 15 to 20 reps, nice, slow, and controlled, and you'll definitely start seeing a difference soon. Okay, and my last exercise for you guys is not so much of an exercise, but it's your day-to-day posture. This is gonna make the biggest difference in the way that your face looks. Most people who have that chubby face, either 1, they're overweight and they need to clean up their diet. So if that's you, then definitely consider that. I have other videos on that. Or 2, they have incorrect facial posture. What a lot of these people do who have these chubby faces is most of the time they have their tongue in between their upper and lower teeth. What this does is, for 1, relaxes all of the facial muscles, but also it adds more horizontal mass in your face, making your cheeks literally expand outwards to accommodate the extra meat and muscle in your mouth. So I've talked about this in previous videos, but the correct facial posture is this. You want your top and bottom teeth pressed together, not too tight because you don't want to develop bruxism or, it can give you headaches, it can grind your teeth down and give you jaw problems, but just have them firmly resting upon each other with a small amount of pressure upon the juxtaposed teeth, right? Then step number 2, probably the most important thing when it comes to facial posture, is you want your tongue pressed tightly and firmly against your maxilla, the roof of your mouth, especially in the back posterior region. What this does is actually it conditions your face to pull upwards and outwards. So instead of having this slope, like this from the resting position, it actually becomes more structured and more of a right angle, and it'll actually develop a stronger, more structured jawline and chin. Step number 3 in the facial posture is you want to have complete suction in your mouth. Don't be a mouth breather. breathe through your nose. This is very important. You want to have complete suction in your mouth cavity because you don't want any relaxation going on. You want everything tight and pulled inward. This is what's going to give you that slender cheek look, maybe even that hollow cheek, and it's just going to look a lot more attractive than those round, puffy, chubby baby face cheeks. Last but not least, keep your head up, chest out. This is going to help a lot because, you know, in today's day and age, a lot of people walking around with their heads forward, they develop this forward lean and it looks kind of sloppy, like they have a hunchback. So head up, chest out. Have your chest actually pointing somewhat upwards. A good trick is to actually pretend that you're holding a quarter on your upper chest and you don't want it to fall off. This is going to help you achieve that nice, attractive posture. So guys, combine all these, the exercises as well as the posture, and you'll be well on your way to developing a nice, structured face. And if you don't believe me, you think I'm full of shit, I'm not. I'll actually post some of the studies down below, as well as my favorite orthoptic YouTube channel who I learned most of this stuff from. His name is Mike Mew. He created this system called mewing, and that's the combination of the exercises as well as the posture. So if you don't believe me, go check him out. He definitely knows what he's talking about.